This election is far more than just the economy. There's more at stake than money. This election has been made about fear. Churchill once said that the only thing to fear is fear itself. Do not let fear guide your choices. Big mistakes are made when rational thought is driven by fear. I could not in good faith get through this election without trying to inform the American people what I think they need to know to make an educated choice on Tuesday. This great nation, since its inception, has had one purpose, and that's to give freedom to those who live here. Good or bad, these freedoms are the foundation by which we live. Some very exceptional men helped form this government to give their lives to help this nation to be the best that it can be. They set forth rules for us to govern ourselves, to have the freedom to make our own choices. But they were smart, and they gave us checks and balances so that no one person or no one group could come in and undermine these principles. I wonder what Washington, Franklin, Jefferson, Adams, and all who signed the Declaration of Independence would think of us today. We are on the precipice of a great and dangerous change, and what would they say? Here are some facts. One candidate has the background that bears investigation, and all attempts to do so have been hampered by our so-called press corps. The days of balanced, fair, and unbiased news have gone the way of the dodo. Men like Cronkite and Winchell and the like would be ashamed of the news broadcasters of today. Some newsmen that I used to admire have been blatant about their support of one candidate, and the overwhelming negative press about the opposition has torn the very fabric of the honorable profession of journalism. Only the Fox News team has been trying to get the information out about both candidates. Sean Hannity has been trying to get the message out since the beginning of the campaign. Obama's associations with Ayers, Reverend Wright, Farrakhan, Acorn, the political left machine that put him in office, and others that have been kept from the public and brushed over by Obama. To get an answer straight from him would be like finding the Holy Grail. All of these associations go toward character, judgment, and integrity. And yet he is followed like the second coming. Why? Will somebody please tell me one thing that he is about that can make him the leader of this great nation? He is a great speech maker. He can talk the rust right off a rotten piece of metal. But does this make him a leader? His 143 hours in the Senate, does this make him a leader? His ability to head a committee and to give money to a leftist organization, does this make him a leader? Who paid for his education? Who made him what he is today? Why would someone with no experience think he could be president of these United States if he didn't have someone behind him to guide him in his presidency? People, think, please. I say to myself every day, what is wrong with all these people who are following him like lemmings? What are they thinking when they know that he says he will increase taxes, and that's okay? What are they thinking when he says, I will spread the wealth? What are they thinking when they know that he will turn this country into a white flag-waving nation of surrender? What are they thinking when he will turn this Democrat nation into the United States Socialist Republic? What are they thinking when he tells you that he'll be helping 90% of the people? But mostly he won't tell you that 40% of these people don't even pay taxes because they're on welfare. What are they thinking when he says 47 million people don't have insurance? But he doesn't tell you that 12 million or more of these people are illegals, and we as taxpayers are paying for them anyway. Americans, think about what you're doing. I know we're hurting now, but to put him in office will bring about a greater depression than our nation went through in the 20s. Think about what is at stake. I know you're worried about your retirement, so am I. I know you're worried about your Social Security, so am I. But remember, people, this great nation will work it out. You need to be strong. You need to have faith. You need to be patient and not fearful. This is the best course at this present time. One last thing. A far-left Democrat president, a Democratic Senate, a Democratic Congress. People, where are the checks and balances? This gives them the chance to put in their Chief Justice for life. Think about it. Pelosi, Reid, Obama, and their Chief Justice, a socialist state. Goodbye, USA, and everything that our American blood paid for through the years is gone. Every drop of blood from the Revolutionary War, War of 1812, the Civil War, the Spanish-American War, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Iraqi freedom, all of this innocent blood from Pearl Harbor, the Marine barracks, the USS Cole, 9/11, all of that will be made moot for nothing. Wake up. We must fight for America. Anyone with a lick of sense or the brain that God gave you, they need to know that freedom is not free. We must fight for it. We must defend it. We must protect her so that every sacrifice ever made will have meaning. And we will remember that to live in this country is an honor, not to be taken lightly. Just as quickly it can be gone. 232 years of freedom gone in the blink of an eye. Am I scared? Damn right I'm scared. And you should be too. Let's take back America. A government for the people, by the people, of the people. Vote. Yes, get up and vote. But do not vote for Obama. Let freedom ring now and always. I'm proud to be an American, and I will die defending her. Thank you. My name is Janet.